Capricorn Aquarius Cusps. Long word. Alright, think you're ready. Hey Capricorn Aquarius Cusp. What's up? Said it with my chest. I am Solo69. Welcome to my channel. Hey Peter. Hey. Got me wiggly. Alright. Let me shoot you. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. I got you, bro. Yeah. Thank you, Peter. For real. Hey, y'all. Let me get into this message, Peter. Yeah. Okay, look. So I'm here to bring a Capricorn Aquarius Cusp energy. Let's go ahead and get into the message for you for the month of January 2026. Happy New Year's for you. This reading is specifically for you, but all zodiac signs are welcome in to catch a little bit of this message. So, but it may not be for all of you, meaning some of you may not hit home. If you don't, check back later on and see if anything makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time. You can also check with your other placements. Thank you. You got a high five. They got a fist bump. But check with your other placements as well. And see what's going on with those as they come up. Most of all, chill with me and enjoy the entertainment of it all, though. And I appreciate everyone that pops in and chooses to step in, chill with me, and let me bring this message to you. Thank you so much for showing love and support to me and my channel. For real, Peter, like a lot of love. Thank you for that. That's real love, y'all. We're going to tap into Capricorn Aquarius Cusp energy and see what the messages are for you for this blacked out reading. It's a new era in your life, okay? Let's get into the shuffle. Congratulations, you detached from something. Congratulations. You've gotten rid of something, let it go, detached, dropped it like a bad habit. You may have felt like you didn't have a choice. You may have felt like there was no option left. Yeah. Something is just not able to go somewhere with you. Forbidden energy is here. So you had to let something go. Because it's like you wouldn't be able to go if you tried to take it with you. So congratulations. No more worrying about this attachment. This attachment is detaching. Okay? Good energy showing up. Yeah, somebody see through. This could be you for sure, seeing through the illusion at this point. Finally seeing, what maybe others have been trying to show you, maybe even what you've been in denial about. Or maybe just what somebody really had you on, type of time they had you on for their reason or something, Scorpio energy is stepping forward. Now there's a sign of either this person could be wearing their heart on their sleeve, and I understand that energy. We all have those moments. I shared mine probably earlier today. So this energy right here is kind of like busting down the illusion, though. And they may not like what they see. They may not like what they see. Ooh-wee. Okay, there's a man and a woman, both of them giving karmic energy. I don't know what type of relationship this is, but it's not love, that's for sure. That's a fact. Hello, soulful heart. Like your name. Yeah, they don't belong. This man does not belong here. Wherever you are, this is not your home. Okay? This is a man, and it's I don't know if this is this is why you're in this position that you are with your emotions, why something is out of balance um for you right now, but this is not where you belong. It's not your home. So that's things are going to be out of balance here. It's like, and somebody, this man don't want to change. This is, this is kind of like somebody may not want to leave a home. This man, it's really uptight energy. This woman is here too. She may not, I don't know what she's really doing. She kind of got some heat under her belt, but a little chaotic, in a chaotic way. But this is somebody not, it's some type of change that's happening here. And this is not, but this don't belong here no more. But somebody's refusing to leave. This man is out of balance and is showing up. They don't want to change and they're trying to keep balance out of balance. Period. Denial is here. And, somebody needs to, the more you come out of denial, the more that you don't have much to worry about. Things will work, because it's kind of like you're really going against your own will at this point. If a cycle is over, and it's like even if you belong there at one point and now you don't, think about it. If a cycle is ending for you here, do you think that's the end of your life, or do you think another cycle is beginning for you elsewhere? And it's up to you to determine, because see, we have a choice. We get the signs, we choose to overlook them. That's a choice. Sometimes we let other things distract us and blindside us from paying attention to the signs that we need to really pay attention to. But at the end of the day, you kind of, if you want to go against those signs, that's preparation to, move along into something else before something come tumbling down, or something gets ran over, or something is destroyed, something collapses, something ends, in a way that it can interfere with your life and end the cycle that you are, because it's kind of like you being introduced to a new cycle to kind of mosey towards. And if y'all get where I'm coming from, choosing to, go against the grain when the universe don't give a damn about your grain. They gonna go against you and roll right over you and keep going. And then you're going to be like picking up the pieces, because this is kind of like being put out of something now, when you could have already seen this coming and prepared for it, instead of trying to fight against it in another way. You should have been preparing for it and using that energy wisely. This is kind of saying that, but the less that you deny something, the more it could go towards where it needs to go, because still the cycle turns, and even yours was turning too. You just decided to stand there, and not saying that it's you, it could be somebody in your energy, but I'm just speaking this energy out, so I'm not trying to come at nobody, okay? Just in the shuffle. I ain't even cut the cards yet. But what I'm saying though is, we all got our cycles of growth, and if something end one way, and even if it's meaning go this way, why this person go this way, why this situation go this way, in this contract, because this one over here needs to begin. Preparation is always there. The signs are always given. It's just up to us and how much we allow lively things, earthly things to distract us from those heavenly signs. Even if they're heavenly signs on earth. Judgment is here, and somebody is denying that. This is a judgment call for someone. This is it. And someone is just in denial. This is in denial. This is almost like, don't touch that pie in the refrigerator or on the counter. Leave it alone. And you touch it, and you got the only hands in the house, but that's that size that you can tell is your finger. You know, this is something that's complicated for someone because this is a judgment call. Judgment is here for you or for this person. And I guess to them, they feel like there's nothing to do. But I don't know. It's like you know, but being silent about it, how complicated something really is here. Now, it's like feeling purposeless and letting stuff just, see, this is kind of like something that don't have no, there's no reason for you. You're not needed. Your services are not needed. That's the type of energy that this is giving. This is giving like somebody who, you know, it was a thing on YouTube that I was watching. It was one of them little police videos, you know, like with the police cam videos, and one of them was it was a rundown complex. Really, it had a lot of empty ones. It looked like, but it was a maintenance man that lived there, and you know, he said they gave him a certain amount of time to leave, and you know, but he got served some papers. Police was like there to, I guess, escort him out, and he was kind of argumentative and saying what he had done there, but the police can't do nothing about what you done there. They can't go reason with the person for you. Their orders are just strictly to handle business, and it's kind of like trying to reason with somebody while you're being ordered to do something else. But this is actually in another format. It's more so in straight denial, though. But it's kind of like if your services are no longer needed, then, you know, I don't know, somebody like that. Yeah, they are. They not seeing eye to eye. This is not an eye to eye situation here. Hey, what's going on, Chance? All right, show me the message, please. What is it that the Capricorn Aquarius Cusp energy needs to know, hear, and understand for the month of January 2026? Blackout energy. What's up, Kiki? Okay, let's see. Yeah, somebody ain't listening. They're not listening at all. Oh, wait. No, this is like not growing, not trying to grow, but somebody's got to do something on their own. Their wings have spread it. They're actually pretty, you know, bright. Got a lot of glow here. This feels like your energy. It could be you, you know, feeling this guilt, but somebody's not, like this is kind of like not feeling bad about knowing that I don't need you for this. I don't need you. You know, this is that type of energy. And this is like for real, somebody is like, I don't know. It's like somebody's not listening. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. Yeah, not listening. So the revelation is here, you know. You don't want to leave? You don't want to leave? That's what we doing? That's what, you know, okay. Somebody don't want to leave, okay? They not leaving, but revelation is here. And Archangel Gabriel is here as well. You know, 2 tears in a bucket. 2 tears in a bucket. Archangel Gabriel is here. This is like, you know, the message. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Cry 2 tears in a bucket. This dream sucks. That's okay. Anyway, let's get the message. This is for Capricorn Aquarius Cusp energy for January 2026. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This could be the Capricorn in your chart. Something about 2024 could be very significant for you. But yeah, it's like not feeling bad about doing something on your own. Or, let me see. It's a lot of love here. The ancestors really showing up. Oh boy. This is kind of like, okay, it's time for you. Somebody getting it. And when I say this, I'm saying this in not such a good way. These ancestors got a lot of love for you. I mean that when I say that. But something is not being granted to someone because of how they did not take care of something and how they was not listening. So it's almost like somebody's got to do something on their own. And they can't feel bad about that. They can't feel bad about that. But it's almost like somebody else didn't step up to the plate like they were supposed to. This is definitely given, like I say, there's a lot of love here. Ancestry, family, bloodline energy. But it's almost like somebody could have been next in line for something. Like whether this is spiritual, whether this is this is given like a family, something being passed down through family. Now this could have even been like still like a ordained marriage, or even like a partnership that could have even been like passed down. It's given like a strong business, like a wealthy business that could have been passed down traditionally from like family to families, a marriages, something like that. It's hard to get it out. Oof. But it's given that this is not taking place. But that's not a bad thing for someone. But it may be bad for others. And when I say others, I'm talking because it's, if something was supposed to come together, whether it was whatever type of partnership that it was ordained to come together. And seeing that it was nothing being like somebody, there's no trying here. And it's like it's someone's definite loss. It is. And someone's family, because with it being ordained through family, it's kind of given, like their whole family missed out on that type of time. Now it could try to circle back around, maybe, but not. I don't think this lifetime. Not for you, probably you or this bloodline. But there's also this, like, I don't know. Something's up for grabs. Hold on. Yeah, because something's still in the air though. And it could be this is kind of like something that was supposed to be yours is being put back on a race. Like put back on the shelf, and who can get it? Work towards it. Go, now this could be you that's missing out on something, but and you got to be the one. It's not protected no more. It's given that what used to be protected is not protected anymore. It's up for grabs. I just got nauseous out of nowhere. Something is in limbo for sure. It's like hanging in the air. But I don't know what this is. but it's making me get nauseous. It's something that you don't want this to fall on. You don't want this to land in the wrong person's hands, honey. I don't know if this is a gift or what. But you don't want this to land in the wrong, because like I say, being up in the air. And now if you fumbled something, you better grab it, you better catch it and make your score, especially if it was meant for you anyway. Now, if this is somebody that's on the cross ties looking at something is in the air, and it's up for grabs. No. Tell me more. It's no longer protected. Some type of protection shield, like it's gone. This is almost like the rarest African ruby that's in the biggest, most expensive type museum type thing, because that's just how worthy this ruby is, or something. Something about like a precious, something is precious. And it's fragile, baby, when it come down to who need to be putting their hands on it. This is like picking up on a Jim Carrey movie, The Mask. It's like some type of gift or something. Show me more, please, for Capricorn Aquarius Cusp energy. Okay. Yeah. Something is not. There's gonna be a rebirth. There's gonna be a reckoning. There's gonna be a awakening of what, a new day, a new contract of abundance. But it's only one person. I ain't saying that like one person in the world. Whoever I'm talking to with this energy here is like, there was supposed to be a contract here with you and someone else. This is someone walking through the gate alone, because it's still up for grabs, and it's somebody that's like somebody going through, and they gonna take it alone. Capricorn Aquarius Cusps. Like, this is your home. This is what you put into. You understand what's really going on because you got the wisdom of it. You're not afraid of something. You're welcoming to it. You're not afraid of it. You're welcoming to it. You're being true to yourself. And this is why something is going to, I guess you're proceeding through. But somebody else is not. Now, I don't know where you stand with this. Show me more. But the blessings are here. But it's only a gate for somebody else to walk through. Only one person instead of two. Yeah, boy, this man is not, this is a masculine energy that it was not thinking. This is not, I don't know. This is, look, this is what came out. I don't even know what I want to say about it. But this is somebody that definitely was not thinking, for sure. Look, romantic love in reverse. Are you kidding me? Somebody was not seeing you as worthy. They were not seeing you as worthy. Or you wasn't seeing someone as worthy. Wasn't thinking straight and thought that, dealing with some type of karmic fling or something. This is like no respect for yourself. And got caught up in the past. Now something is wrapping up. Oh shit. Who got a baby on the way? It be situations like this to where it's a little spill left behind. I don't know, I'm picking up on Beowulf. See, you can't be playing with people's hearts. Them type of children. I remember when now it's probably a time to still remember it. Somebody taught me, you better, instead of saying something, you better moan like Martha. And I used to be like wanting to just, and he'd be like, like, you better moan. And I used to be sitting there mad as hell, like, ain't too many people gonna catch that. Somebody ain't changed. They still love you. Even though there's no healing here. Okay? But somebody ain't making it through the gate. This is a gate that was meant for two, and only one person going through it by themselves. That's crazy though. But you know, that's life, man. Yeah, focus is off. So no action was taken. Damn, this person wasn't receiving the divine wisdom. They wasn't receiving what God was trying to show them, share with them, embrace them into. And it's the way that it's something about this karmic energy in this man that wasn't thinking, focus off. So they now trapped inside this tornado. And this ain't the type of trapped inside that you would really want to be. You know? And this looking like somebody's new cycle. Now, here, like, look, somebody, I feel like this is, now look, this message is not going to get out to a lot of people, and it may not be for only but a few, if only one person, maybe two. But even if, it's something about you making your mind up and needing to really make your mind up instead of constantly repeating cycles and deceiving and playing. And, really, it's not even about playing on somebody else. At this rate, at this time, you really low-key playing tricks on yourself. Like this is at night I can't sleep, I toss and turn, my mind is playing tricks on me type shit. And it's really what you're doing with this whole thing with yourself, whoever this is. And it's kind of like I said, this shit is still in the air. It's still in the air. It's still in limbo, but it looks like something at the 9 times out of 10, which I don't want to say 10 out of 10 because it's given like with it being in the air and you still being in a position where you can make a decision. You really need to look at this shit and weigh this shit out, pros and cons. Because for one, I don't know who the message was in the beginning to somebody needing that they don't want to leave and they refusing to leave or whatever the fuck they're doing. This other energy right here of somebody knowing that they like they were supposed to join forces with someone and instead their focus was off and instead it was some other shit that they had on their mind. This right here is like, it's in the air for grabs. And just because this person is entering this door alone doesn't necessarily mean they're entering the door alone. They're just entering it without the person that they were supposed to enter it with. God might put another person in that person's path to enter through that door along with them. Then again, they might meet and greet someone in another level through the door. Because that door leads them somewhere else away. I don't know what's on the other side of that, though. It's a new life, a new cycle. It's a lot of abundance. It's a contract here. This man wasn't thinking straight. I don't know if they was dealing with this karma because they thought you was. They thought that's what you was. Or you're this man and you wasn't thinking straight. There's certainly a man here that was not thinking straight. But, sir, if you're here, you can still make your mind up. Make a better decision. The shit is in the air. Let me see. What can this man do? Is there anything that this man can do about the situation? Oh, that shit flew off the... Okay. Damn. Wow. Literally, you have no purpose. Hold on. Let me see what this card on the floor said. Damn. Damn. You thought your secrets was hidden, are gonna come out later when it was too late. Your secrets are already out. Somebody's secrets are already revealed. This man's. And so, with your secrets already being revealed, you have no purpose. You're the one that you're purposeless at this point. Somebody can do something without you, and they don't really feel bad about it. They don't need you, and you're the one that's like, I don't know who I'm talking to, man. This person is like, they don't belong in this place no more, this home no more, this cycle no more. You have no purpose, but you also haven't healed or let go of anything from the past. You're stuck there. That's why that's why you're refusing to move. I shall not move. Almost like you don't got faith in yourself that you can have better. You know? It's really about you believing in you more, than the situation that you're dealing with. Why you want to cling to something and not grow from it? Everything here is a lesson. And if a cycle is coming through to push you on forward, go ride the wave. It's your turn. That's all. You can't look at stuff in a way like you want to hold things that you going against the tide. Now you finna get drowned. Now you might well call it a Titanic, and shouldn't have even been like that. Now you hanging on a boat, a door and shit in the ocean. Confused. Because you don't want to change. Who is this? Ambition. I won't deny you. I'm a fucking rider. You don't want to this fulfillment. But you don't want to change. It's how you want to do it when you need to surrender. But you don't know no better. Whoever this person is, they really don't. They don't know no better. Okay. Somebody got a lot of darkness on their heart right now. I'm hearing a lot of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I know they don't. I don't know. But I'm hearing that murder by Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's like dark to me. I'm trying to take it to a lighter song, but it's taking me back to some other stuff. What is it that it looks like there's nothing that, this, I don't know, maybe this is you. Maybe you need to tell somebody this, that they can't just go on and go, because what you're doing is really stopping your own growth. And not really, this person don't want to grow though. They comfortable right there where they are. They're living their best life. And they accept it. Radical acceptance, literally in the present energy of you. This is you. Oh, somebody. Now, this go for both of y'all, honestly, because y'all really, it looks like a path that two people were supposed to be on at the exact same time, but since somebody looking like they're going one way and another person going another way, y'all still both being given direction. And especially with this message right here, it looks like it's dedicated to both of y'all. Somebody need to surrender to what they don't know. Just because you don't know and understand it don't mean you can't go towards it and give it a fucking try. You know, it's always room to learn a little more. And it, depending on the circumstances, yes, it's worthy of it. So don't give up and continue to move forward with that. And there's other person here. You need to surrender and know that you ain't got no motherfucking friends. I mean, you can't be making no motherfucking friends. This shit is over with at this time. Ain't, your hope, no trust here. Ain't nobody to trust. This is a motherfucker that's, boy, look, everybody see you. I don't know what this, but look, I wasn't even trying to say that, but that's what came out. So maybe somebody needed to hear that part too. Whatever. But for the other part that I was talking about, there's somebody here that need to accept this new thing, and you can do it by yourself. You don't have to. Just if it was something that you were supposed to join forces with another person and do, don't fret. You can do it by yourself. You built for this. It's not giving up on you. It's like the cycle is not going to stop us. It's either you're going to meet something along the way that's going to help thrust you through the way you need to. It's like I say, things are looking really bright. Your wings are bright here, for real. And so it looks good. It's like you were supposed to have a partner with you. You might still have one. You need to accept that you can do something, and put entitlement to your name. Like, I ain't get this position for nothing, type energy with whatever this is here. And even if you meet someone else, you still can, okay, you're being called to surrender to that, because there will be a rebirth. Yeah, okay. So it may be some things that you don't know as well, and it's time for you to learn. See, it's both of y'all that's giving inexperienced energy, because regardless to if this person decided to fly along with the next person or not, both of them are experiencing new energy. This, whether it's newly messed up for one and newly remodeling for another. 11:11 on my clock, which is all the way off with the time. I can promise you that, because I never reset my clocks when I fucked with my breakers earlier. I was trying to see something and understand some stuff about my living. Anyway, so this is like, welcome something through, baby, and don't be afraid. Just be true with yourself and know that you can do anything you put your mind to. Just remain honest with yourself and honest about, like, understanding that everybody ain't for everybody, and all things that look like it's good or even look good or feel good ain't what's up. But the beauty of it all is that you don't need to forget this shit, because you already done, and it's beautiful that you can forget it. But this is one of them times where you don't need to be forgetting it. Sometimes, because it ain't gonna be beautiful no more, baby. It ain't gonna be. That's funny that, you got to think back to certain things that you've already dealt with. This is one of them times to where, you got to be really careful, watchful, understanding. You don't want to get caught up in no trap, something that you can't get out of. And somebody, boy, look, I'm telling you, somebody finna go to jail for a very long time. Who is this? Yeah. Air energy, for sure. A lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Boy, this person gonna be spending all the little time not driving fancy cars, bitch, behind the bars, and they about to lose their mind, because that's what's finna happen. This person finna, and I don't think it might be a mix. It's given low key. It could be prison and spiritual jail. They're gonna be there for a minute. Caught up in both lanes. So I get up and take a shower funky toes laying everywhere. I saw a trustee eating more than me, and I thought it wasn't fair. Yeah, they in their feelings, water in reverse, and it hurts right here. Somebody could go to jail for a year, maybe longer, and they need to sit down and realize some stuff. That's all. It's like sometimes jail is that, and like to sit back and think, to grow, to actually to be in a position of where you can hear God. For the but then it's for the robbers and the crooks and everybody else that be on that bullshit. But I'm saying that because as a living witness of that, you can go to jail for some stupid ass reasons. And for the ones who ended up in jail, and I ain't talking about drunk, having a drunken night. I mean, it could have been a stupid reason too, but something that was really, God could have been moving you out the way of preparing you for your second side of your lifespan or something like that. You might have had some karma to handle. Never know. But for the most part, too, I always say, regardless of what the situation is, that's the perfect time to listen to God. 770, as I say that, 770. Got the book right here. Let me read that and pull right to it. God is saying, yes, go, move forward, take action. 770. God is saying, yes, go, move forward, take action. Okay. I want to get yourself trapped in no prison. Yeah, it's going to be a problem for someone in someone's family as well. It's like they ain't going to want nobody zooming in on them, but they will be getting the attention that they don't want. So their family is not just, is this person not just thinking about them, that they done lied to a lot of people and not knowing no better. Real talk. And it's not this is an unfortunate event, honey. Whatever I'm picking up on, this is not just this is like a person being guilty, but their family being looked at by the community. Oh, you was acting like you was all peaches and cream. Oh, you was like this, huh? This is some mad shit here. Real talk. Somebody could be suicidal when you say it's over. You're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. Didn't him and his mama go to jail? I think they both did some fraud. Something could be fraudulent. Somebody could do forgery or something. I don't know. Let's get ready to close you out in a minute. But I want to see a little more. Tell me a little bit more for Capricorn Aquarius Cusps for the month of January, please. This could be some things coming to the light for you as well here. Somebody got some pretty ass curly thick hair. May need to put some oil in it. Be a little frizzy. May need a trim. The hair trim. All right, so we got some childish energy here, but somebody is balanced, needs to balance their inner child for sure. There's somebody here that's they need to balance it, but we got, in order for you to, clearly, somebody need to balance their inner child. They want to age right, the right way. That shit got a lot to do with your inner child. Yep. And somebody need to catch them. Catch their inner child. They need to catch their ass. They on the run. Run away. For real. They on the run. They are. Big time. This is somebody that needs to come into accord with their inner child, and something that needs to be healed. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's the full inner child healing at this time. Hey, Jaquisha. It's more so giving me that, like, it's inner child, like maybe something that you need to heal at this time. It may be plenty of things that need to be healing. It may be next to one. Maybe you don't even think that needs healing. But there is some inner child energy that's imbalanced here. And somebody just will not change. And this can reflect on their growth when it come down to their age. In them age range, up in age type shits. Or this could be someone that's up in age now, and this is why they are like in the position that they are, up in age. And I'm not talking about position like, I mean, it could be, materialistically, but honestly, that ain't where I'm aiming with it. So it ain't about like how somebody is living, and it's just how they choose to to walk their walk these days in age. They could play a part with some things as well. Okay. But it looks like, for the most part, in order for someone gracefully ages because of this. All right, yeah. Somebody, this could be you, or you need to be giving somebody the benefit, letting them know that you're stronger than they think, or you're stronger than you think. Oh. Some things have been revealed that you could be stronger than you putting off, or something like that. It's kind of like you could be showing the strength to others, but not recognizing it within yourself. Your comfort with things. But that's like me. You tell me to cook in your kitchen, and I ain't never been in there. You haven't. Even if you show me around, I don't know. For sometimes I'll meet people, and it'll take them a while before they know I can cook. And I'm not just talking about I'm talking about a certain cook, type cook. You can throw some shit on and fry some shit up and fix some shit quick and make some shit happen. but I'm talking about, like, genuinely, like, sometimes it take a while to recognize, oh, this motherfucker can cook. Especially if they don't. Like in your own, in somebody else. Because you tell me to cook something in your kitchen, I'm probably going to fuck it up. I might not, but then again, I don't know. I might. Because I will not be comfortable. I want to cook in my kitchen. Let me do that. This is like not at peace about the understanding of the knowledge or wisdom that someone is getting here. Somebody's not at peace with this, but it's like at the same time they don't want to realize that it's their reason. They the reason why they ain't really. If you want to get through this rebirth, you gotta stand 10 toes down on something. And like I say, something is in the air, but it's looking like somebody's chances is really low of making it through with somebody else. It's looking like somebody ain't coming through the door no more. Somebody entering alone. But it's like I say, it's still making me think something's in the air. Like almost like I would try to the end, my friend, but not try to take it away. Join forces in a positive way. Pay attention to what you haven't been paying attention to, and these miracles can possibly happen because the miracles are here. They're just not happening for someone, but it's meant for two, but only one is lit up at this time. And I really want to just, somebody denying too much. Their journey, their growth. They don't want no parts. And that's what it is. This is kind of like I know what the fuck is going on. I'm choosing not to see the signs. I don't want to see them. I don't know if this person is afraid or if they really just stepped into the dark side. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And they on that mean ass ride and they ain't, can't get off. This is giving me a choice though. They choosing to stay on it. Denial, this is a purposeful denial, and so they no longer have a purpose. Oh shit. Yo, I'm finna get ready to close this reading out. That's the title right there. They purposely denied, so they no longer have a purpose. Period. Let me close this reading out because that's all it's saying really. It's nothing else coming out. Is there anything else that we need to tell Capricorn, not Capricorn Aquarius? You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, so you might need to check out that message. But yeah. But somebody ain't focusing. They don't believe in themselves. They're not even loyal to themselves. This is somebody very ungrounded. I'm talking about very promiscuous energy also was showing up. Not really fond of that, the way that's coming out. Not really feeling that. Anyway, you take care of self, y'all. Self is everything when it come down to these energies walking around, these spirits that transfer and all that extra shit. Pay attention. And make sure that your self-care is everything. Your hygiene, spiritual hygiene, physical hygiene, all of that shit matters. Make that shit make sense. Somebody's not healed, and instead they think something is funny. And instead, because it's like they thinking about all this shit that they done already. It's kind of like lighthearted about not taking. Don't believe. It's giving me like they don't believe in themselves, man. Period. Like, this is somebody who really take this shit as a joke. Life is life, and it's just the way it is. We live, we die, we turn into fucking worm food. And that's how this person sees that. Everybody, I feel like this is somebody who grew up in church. Or maybe even have around like certain background that has a lot to do with church. And but yet they have this lack mentality is somewhere deep, and they know that something's real because they see it on other people. It's like so they try to either mimic it or follow the path of it because maybe it'll lead them to where they need it. They want to feel that. Now it's not a bad thing that they're moving in order because this is somebody that's looking for like they're looking for agape type love. Not really possibly receiving it properly. So the way this person has possibly been treated, they done fell into a darkness that they may not be able to have gotten out of because the type of love that they, was seeking was pure. This is a taint. This could be where the childhood issues are, deriving from in this particular spectrum for this person that they need to start looking into. Because this right here could come deep from home. This could even have something to do with something that may have tainted the child in the home, maybe even with a parent. So it's something here about this chaos and this. I know you lying. No. They don't have no planning, and they don't have no plans on stopping no time soon. This is, that gave me chills. I'm still feeling them in my bones. They have no intention, even though things are changing around them. This is somebody that's going to end up turning like a statue. Dustin, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, because the program is here. And just because this person didn't make their mind up, God forgive them for what they not know. They not know what they do. Even that's going to be, it's nothing successful coming out of this. This person didn't realize, the feelings that was sentimental for them. They didn't realize that this was real love being sent to them. They don't have that type of love. They can't pick up on that. It's like drunk energy is here. I'm not sure, somebody could be literally drunk. I don't know. Definitely unsober. I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading. I don't really care to sit in it a little longer. Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to be rude and stop it early, but I want to feel good, not like this. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tap out of this, and y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll be checking back with y'all later on, man. All right, deuces.